All right. So, you guys all return to the city of Astre. Uh, you find yourselves in Janky Sprocket's shop after just landing his airship into that little placement on top of it. What is the first thing you guys want to do? Because at this point, it's up to what you guys want, where you guys want to go first. You can,
Well, Astrian's the king, right?
well, Astrian is probably the most powerful person in the city, uh, if not all of Tellarum. But
Essentially,
technically,
yes.
technically, the kingdom of Astray is run by all of the leaders of the different guilds. But yes.
I'm definitely gonna scurry out over there and inform him about all of the information I learned from Elizabeth.
All right. Does anyone else go with Stolvok, or is there any other stuff you guys want to do?
I want to let the cat out of the bag.
That's probably a good
You know,
idea.
that is a fair point. The cat is in the bag. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag.
Calcium pops out of the bag of holding. I actually forgot you guys did that. It was Calcium, right? That's the cat you guys are referring to? Yeah, good. Because my brain
Other
didn't
cat would
remember
be
any
dead
other
as
cat.
hell right now.
Unless it was some sort of divine magical cat that I forgot I mentioned. I mean, it's possible.
I mean, yes, it is some divine magical cat that you mentioned, named Calcium.
Yeah, the only
All right.
divine magical creature we have in relation is just the divine magical sheep at home.
Yeah. So Stolvok heads to the Mages Guild. And again, do you guys go with him or?
I think I'm going to load.
Yes. Are we not playing a Kingdom of Change?
No, not this week. That's January. We're starting the new year with a new campaign.
Did you open the wrong campaign?
You're in the wrong campaign.
Yeah, I've been in the wrong campaign the whole time, making my character and getting ready for our session today with our characters.
No, that one's not until January 4th.
Okay, yeah, I missed a large piece of information in there somewhere.
Oh, you had it. I'd never answered.
Well, anyways. So you do follow Stolvok Tuptor?
Yes.
Okay. And Dunyazard, do you just go along, or is there something specific you... Okay. You all head to the Mages Guild, then. When you get to the Mages Guild, it's a little bit more active than it normally is. There's a few actual members of the guild that you did not know actually existed until this point. Walking in and out, going to certain sections of the castle that you have not been to yet. But nobody seems to take any notice to you, or even acknowledges you, as you approach the, I'm assuming the same entrance that you always go through.
Someone who knows what they're doing, so nobody's going to question me.
All right.
I will go into the window.
As you enter,
when everyone enters, Dunyazard shouts out, "Hey everyone! We successfully killed the queen!"
There's like one or two people that pause and kind of look at you funny, and then everyone else just continues on with their business. But when you go into...
You hear one muffled hooray as Tuptor casts Minor Illusion.
Beautiful.
All right. As you go into the main waiting area that you guys have you are met by Lemmy LeBeau, the tabaxi, the shorter tabaxi man with the fine suit. I see you finally returned. And how did your recent endeavors go?
I'm sorry, who?
Lemmy LeBeau, the tabaxi man with the top hat and the cane, and I believe someone witnessed his shadow wink at them at some point. I don't remember who that was.
Have you not
believe
been
that was-
He is the second in command of the Mages Guild.
We did it! Team AAA killed the queen!
Well, good for you. I'm sure Astrian would love to hear that. He's quite busy as of the current moment, but I can ensure to get word to him as soon as possible.
Well, able to get word to him. He might want to know this as well. The queen, after we had killed her, said that, first off, some crazy stuff about the hags bringing greatness to the world. Completely insane, of course. Then she said that one of the hags, named Fea, was searching for the Well of Life. I imagine to, make her and her sisters eternally alive. A little bit too late for that. We've already killed one of them. But then she said that she had just essentially been a distraction for the hag's plans. So I don't know. What about that, Chi-Men? Because the hags haven't done anything, but she also said she learned about the hags from her father. So, like, not
Well.
directly from him, but the plans he had.
This Well of Life thing definitely sounds interesting. From what I've heard of the old legends, it could be used to basically, essentially bring eternal youth, but there's a few other things, such as bringing certain people back from the dead, or, well, a lot of the things about it are entirely myth. Nobody even knows if it actually exists. But it's definitely worrying if that's what they're looking for. Is there anything else we should be aware of? Or,
I have learned at least.
well then, I suppose.
The adopted son was apparently the rightful king. So the rightful king's in place now. And I think
Well-
the war's gonna stop.
That is good news, and it definitely makes more sense that Rainier became king than Elizabeth. She was always a little out there. But I will inform Astrian of all of this, and, well, any more information, I don't know, perhaps the librarian would know more about where the Well of Life is, or, I don't know, what they might be planning with it. Don't know where he is. He kind of vanished after you guys went off and did the whole library thing. But if you can find him. Anyways, good luck to you on your next endeavor. Farewell for now, I suppose, as he walks, he turns around and heads towards wherever Astrian would be.
For like the librarian. Tupta
Yeah,
wants
she's
to look
very
pretty
nice.
neat.
All right. Next steps. So, you guys are left in the waiting room in the Mages Guild.
We're
You
not alone, are we?
There's a few other members of the guild looking through books and doing research on stuff in here.
Checking, they shouldn't leave me and Dunyazard alone.
There are also not as many guards as there were when Rainier was here or anything like that, but there is at least a guard beside the door that goes in to the rest of the castle. Anyways, there are still a few other things you guys could go off and do. Anything you guys have planned that you want to look into, or there was the other session, Dunyazard was told by Richter that he had plans for some sort of celebration or something in the Adventurers Guild. I think that's pretty much it. There might be stuff at your house to go do, to go sit and relax or something. You guys could go shopping, or honestly, at this point, right now, it's whatever you guys want to do to continue. There may even be
Are
more.
you hungry? I'm starting to get a little tired of eating these rations that we keep making.
Tuptor like the rations.
Yes, but warm and fresh food.
I think Tubtor ate
Yeah.
kibble growing up, so
He growls. He's usually hungry.
Tubtor's stomach audibly growls. Everyone in the room hears it.
everyone, including all the random adventurers.
The guard jumps for a moment because he thinks a monster snuck in. I'm kidding, of course.
What's that? No, you're not. It's true.
Ooh, actually, there's a restaurant nearby that I should take you to. They have really good salads with fruit in them, and they also have these giant burgers as big as your head.
Pick up someone can do here.
Well, Tuptor like burger.
Dunyazard is, of course, referring to
Where'd you
Mick
go?
Ronalds.
I want to throw up. That one? What did it go?
Seeing something stitch under their hand, it's awful.
Like, why would you make me look at that? I'm gonna put not interested.
I don't know, I'm
Something that
trying
doesn't
to
mean
think
that
of
I-
something, and the only thing that came in my head is, ooh, let's do a food adventure. Go to a restaurant, get some food. Maybe we'll have random plot thing happen from the customers talking in it.
Who knows? Anyways, Dunyazard mentions a restaurant that she knows.
I don't have
Anybody
anything better
else
to
feeling
do,
hungry?
so I'm feeling hungry in real life. Thanks, Dunyazard.
Well, then this session probably is not going to help you. Anyways, you guys make your way to this restaurant.
I go get a snack real quick so I don't have to fucking sit here and starve.
I was kidding with the whole Mick Ronalds thing, by the way.
Oh, it's canon now. It's on the Twitch side.
You just see this
We'll
like
grab a snack.
8-foot tall dragonborn with a straw hat come out, and he's like, "Well, howdy down to McRonald's. Here we got ourselves the Mile High Burger. That's right, it's one big bun. We got the fluffy bun, lettuce, tomato, cheese, extra cheese, one patty cheese, two patty cheese, three patty, call it three patties there, more cheese, more pickles, ketchup, mustard, onions, and another fluffy bun on top with a spear to keep it together. That's right, you come here, you come over to McRonald's, you never leave hungry. And if you do, it's your own damn fault. Come on in!"
Tubtor would like to really excitedly go up to the counter, and he would like to order a cheeseburger with cheese on top of the top bun. In addition to all the other cheese, he wants cheese on top of the top bun, on top of the spear.
You approach the counter and it's a completely different vibe. The person at the register immediately goes, "Welcome to McRonald's. How may I take your order?" Clearly hates his job there.
Tubtor, keeping the energy from outside, he is super excited.
Dunyazard gets up to the counter and he slightly brightens up at the pretty girl. "Oh, hey, Lewis. I'll just have a simple salad with some extra fruity pebbles on top."
Of course. Right away. I will get that order in. Anything else?
No,
Cheeseburger!
I'm just really needing some fruit. Ooh, especially if you got a nice big ripe banana to put on top.
A cheeseburger, cheeseburger, Tubtor, eat a cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger.
Leave it to Dunyazard to unintentionally flirt with the counter and not realize it.
He kind of blushes a little bit, goes, the large... And he just starts shutting down.
10 minutes in and already derailed.
Anyways, how about a reverse inspiration? I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, River. I don't do this intentionally. It just happens by chance.
I don't know. It seemed a little bit intentional this time. Anyways, Tubtor orders a cheeseburger. Is there anything specific Stovak's gonna want?
I'm back with Janickies.
Does Stovak want to order anything specific from McRonald's?
Probably a boyga.
What kind of boyga?
The cheese boyga.
That's 2 cheeseburgers. Would you like a side with that, or?
But right, of course.
Well, burgers have sides?
Oh, and Lewis, if you could do me a great favor, sneak a kid toys in with Tubtor's burger. He'll absolutely love it.
Of course. This guy entirely thinks he's about to get lucky.
Listen, McDonald's workers love the crazy goth chicks, okay?
All right. You get your orders down. You go sit at a table. It takes a few minutes, and then they call the number you were given with your order, and you can go up and grab your food. And now you are sitting at McRonald's eating. If there's anything you guys want to discuss in character or anything, you could do that now.
Tubtor eats the entire burger in one bite. He chews it 3 times before swallowing, and as soon as it hits his stomach, I want to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I was gonna say roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
did you eat my milk duds? Choose for 10 minutes. First off, I don't like your accusation.
I'm just imagining just when Jerry eats the giant wedge of cheese and his whole body turns to the shape of the wedge of cheese, but it's Tubtor in a burger.
So I got a 7.
You
Oh,
got
no.
a 7.
God damn, is he lactose intolerant?
Tubtor
Tubtor's lactose.
starts choking on the burger and the toy that was hidden inside of it. Because he did not. He actually
The toy was
hid
in the
toy
burger?
in the burger.
Help! You now know what a strangled bugbear sounds like.
Dunyazard, you're not big around the arms, are you? I am quite weak as well. I can't really do the Heimlich on this big guy. Is there any massive people in the...
Quick, help me hold Tubtor's mouth open. Calcium, go get the
Funnily
burger.
enough,
This is a
there
great
is
idea.
a large Goliath sitting at one of the tables.
You, Goliath, come over here and give this man the Heimlich. I'll give you 5 gold on the spot.
Well, I don't know who Heimlich is, but
Just pull on his stomach.
choking. He just grabs him and just squeezes really tightly. All right. He succeeds. He puts a shit ton of pressure. Tubtor, take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are no longer choking.
I give him his well-earned 5 gold pieces.
Alright.
No.
Would you reduce that hit point for me because I am unable to do that currently?
Yeah, let me do that. I didn't even do an intro on this stream. I don't care. Let me
So I'm assuming, I'm assuming the burger comes out flying.
the chunk of burger and broken plastic from the toy comes flying out of Tubtor's mouth. And
Calcium jumps to try and catch it and rolled a 9 for Dex on that.
okay, Calcium does not catch it, but it shoots out and hits a kid in the back of the head.
Tubtor would like to ask to speak to the manager. I'd like to roll to sue.
Tubtor, after you stop choking, you turn around and recognize the face of this Goliath, though it's quite a bit older than the last time you saw him. You guys also all recognize the platinum badge on his fur shawl that he has on over his shoulders. He is a platinum ranking adventurer. This is Braylon Braunhammer. It's the best way I could introduce him.
Well, thank you, Uncle Braylon. You saved me.
He's my new friend, Uncle. This is
Oh,
Tubtor.
oh,
So
okay.
hi, how are you?
Okay. I would like Stolvok and Dunyazard to roll a history check as well, just to see if you recognize Braylon from stories. That's a 12 from Stolvok, but an 8 from Dunyazard. Dunyazard recognizes Braylon as someone she's met, who's visits on occasion. Stolvok, you have heard stories of Braylon Braunhammer, the Goliath known for slaying a red dragon that was said to have destroyed his entire clan.
Oof, poor guy.
Whoa!
Oh, it is the great Braylon. Thank you very much for saving my friend's life. 5 gold is well earned.
Thank you for that, and I am great. You're right. Anyways, now that that's done, well, I don't have much else to do. I was gonna finish eating my burger, but then your friend, your very hairy friend here, started choking. So, yeah. Anyways, who are you again? I know her, but
Oh, I am Stolvok.
Stovok and the hairy one.
Oh, that is Tuptar.
Well, it is
We
a
formed
pleasure.
a new adventure band together, Uncle. We are Triple A, Astora's awesome adventurers.
Well, that's
These are just those
awesome.
little
I have
kids.
no idea how to spell. Anyways,
Have you seen the Ginyu Force intro, River?
no, I have not.
Oh,
All right,
God.
probably for the best.
Uh-oh. Anyways, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure to meet you too.
I think Richter had something for me at the Adventurers Guild, so I'm gonna make my way over there. Anyways, bye! And he just walks out. He actually doesn't use the door either. There's like 2 large windows, and he walks through one of them, thinking it's a door.
The Braylon-sized hole in the wall.
This is why everything around here has Braylon insurance for their walls.
There's already 3 people casting mending.
Yep, there are several people immediately on it, just going, God damn it, not again. As they're casting mending on the wall, putting everything back together, and you have time to finish your meal and hopefully not start choking on it again, because Braylon is gone.
No joking on it this time. Dubdor ate it nice and slow. Big man is left.
Okay. Tuptor will proceed to order the second burger.
Okay. The orders are going to be 10 silver for Tubtors, because he had to order 2 burgers. 1 silver for or 5 silver for Stolvok, Stolvok's order, and Dunyazard's is going to be 3 silver. I almost forgot to make you guys pay.
You know what? I have enough gold on me. I give the guy, what did I call him, Lewis? I give Lewis an extra gold piece as a thank you for dealing with us and giving Tubtor his Happy Meal toy.
I'm also going to put Lewis in my NPC list so that I remember him. Mick Ronald's employee. Anyways.
Hey, Dunyazard, you should ask Lewis about the McRonald's secret menu.
I don't like anything on that menu. It's all too greasy.
I don't know what's on it.
Oh, all the improv in this session is going to be. Anyways,
Gonna be
It's
beautiful.
probable.
do you ask Lewis about the secret menu?
No, because I'm not going to make you improv that stuff. Let's just assume she does, and they assume, and Solvog is just like, yeah, no, none of that is at all disgusting.
All right. So you guys finish your meal at McRonald's.
There's something that's called the Tarrasque, and it's literally just a burger with so many patties on it, you can't even see the buns anymore.
I was gonna describe it as a heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah.
And that's what a real Tarrasque was too. I know. Personal experience.
Anyways, after your meal at McRonald's, is there anything else you guys?
Make sure not to order the black pudding.
I'm gonna go. What sheep? What the sheep said? Which hag was it again? That the sheep was attacked by?
Fea.
So the one we
I'm
were just
gonna go talk to
chasing.
the sheep.
The one you guys have been dealing with this entire time. You're gonna go back to the house then?
Yo,
Anybody else follow Stolvok?
I would like to go talk to the sheep.
No, of course, it's the sheep. Of course I'm going there.
All right. You all begin to head back to the house. You meet up with Henry on your way back, who stopped by the Adventurers Guild for a minute to just check in and speak with Leora of the High Elf Twins, or the Half Elf Twins. And you guys head back to your house. As you guys are approaching, you see coming from the windows of the Great Hall of your mansion, you see a bright light that almost looks like fire.
I'm gonna run inside real quick.
Stolvok runs inside. Henry rushes inside along with you. As you come into the house, you turn that corner, the door's already open, and as you're making your way into the room, you see a large phoenix hovering right beside Ronaldo before it shrinks down. Just had to show that I had a token for that. And you see a woman take its place. With a look of shock on her face. Oh, gods. This may look like a good thing, but it probably is not.
I'm going to assume that Faye did not kill herself, which means that she has relinquished her curse on you for some reason.
That's my assumption as well. Well, it's good that you are back. Did you learn anything about anything while you were gone? Clearly they are planning something, and it can't be good if she had
Faye
to...
is looking for the well of life. Oh, and also us going to kill Elizabeth was a big distraction for the hags, apparently.
Gods. It's worse than I feared. All right. Well, now that I have my true form back, there is some things we need to talk about. As well-
Dunyazard Morty and the sheep.
Tubtor says, I'm sorry for trying to dye you colors.
They would have faded anyways.
Dunyazard's gonna sneak up behind Ristil and give her a hug. Warm sheep turn to warmer phoenix lady.
As you approach her, it is very warm, but she notices you approaching, and it cools off enough. Her body cools off enough for you to actually be able to hug her without.
Yeah, I'd say from
burning.
her token, it looks like she's covered in lava, so...
Yeah, any parts that look like they would be hair are actually flame. Her wings are made of fire coming off of her back. The dress she's wearing is also made of fire. Well, first off, I should probably start with the Well of Life thing. Most people know it for its ability to grant eternal youth, that sort of thing. Its other names are, of course, the Fountain of Youth, the Well of Dreams, all sorts of different names. But its original use was more complicated. I was there when we used it the first time someone had to face up against the immortal god. It was used to trap his soul, with no other real way to explain it. And it was quite difficult to get him in there. Many lives were lost. And I'm sure the only thing that they can be planning, if they're going there with everything else that has been said and done so far, I'm assuming that they're going to free him. Which is not a good thing. So,
Who is stuck?
Extremely dangerous being known for creating the Ari, who is known by several names, the most common being the Mortal God. Otherwise,
Wait, he's my dad?
I suppose in a way. He's the father of your race.
Volvok, are you going to be okay if we have to kill your father?
Oh yes, I know he's not my real dad. My real dad is already dead. Don't worry, you can't kill him.
Challenge accepted.
Dunyazard just has a little bit of necromancy aura glow in her hand. You sure about that?
You know, I was
She's not saying it as a threat. She's just saying it as like, I feel like you're lying because I can do that.
I was before you pointed that out, and now that I think about it, you probably could kill him if you could find him.
Anyways, my guess is that they're going to free his soul. But even if they do, he's still going to need a body to return to at some point.
Could the hags not just use their own bodies for him? They seem pretty powerful.
It's possible, but it requires a lot of magic and concentration. I don't believe Freya would be able to do it. She would probably die in attempt to freeing him. There's only... There were 3 hags in this coven that are of importance.
Yes, we killed one of them.
You killed one of them.
Ask Stolbach if he remembers the prophecy. Because Tuptor remembers about a prophecy, but remembering it word for word is not going to be Tuptor's strong suit.
I believe I did write it down
I
in...
believe I have it written down. 3 sisters shall raise him from his slumber. One shall give her soul at the blade of pride. Wait, who killed the first hag?
I think you killed the first hag, and it was over the sword that Alex drew from stone.
What do you mean over?
The sword was in the stone, and... Well, actually, technically, none of you guys killed her. There was a loud booming voice. She was raised up into the air, and then basically all of her bones in her body broke at once, and she just...
That's the sword that Henry has?
That is the sword that Alex had.
Alex. I think that might be the sword that Alex had. Oh. Okay, so
Would Feyre
this
have
is
enough? I'm gonna
freakishly
say this
lining
in
up.
character. Would Feyre have enough power to do that if she absorbed the souls of more powerful people?
It's... could be a possibility.
I think we might have been wrong. I think Feyre might already be dead. Maybe. I thought she needs to be killed. Where she currently is. But the poem goes, 3 sisters shall raise her from his slumber. One shall give her soul at the blade of pride. One shall give her youth at the wells of life. And one shall give her body on mountains high.
Well...
Does this prophecy mean anything to our individual?
From
assuming you
what
mean
I'm
Henry.
getting... Henry's kind of dumbfounded at the fact that Risteel actually became a phoenix and is now in her normal form. Kind of in shock.
What, Henry? You've never seen the woman before?
Not one made out of fire.
I mean, yeah, she is pretty hot.
Can we stay on track, please? Anyways, as I was saying, the first hag was killed, and you say your friend Alex drew a sword, has a sword from that area. If it's the sword I think it is, then that would line up. Then Feyre is going to sacrifice her youth, or whatever there is of it, to essentially free Felra, the mortal god, from his imprisonment. But there's one more, probably their leader of the coven, will be giving her body on mountains high. Well, there are 3 well-known mountain ranges on Toulouse. The Beirun Mountains, which I don't see as likely. The Mountains of Hope in the north. And then in the south, I have to look at the map again because I forgot what I named those. I don't even have that map on here. I have to open the file. And then in the south is the southern range, which I doubt. I see the most likely option being the Mountains of Hope. Perhaps the Aarakocra will know something, or there may be somewhere else to go to investigate there, but if Feia is planning on sacrificing herself, that would explain why she has dropped the curse.
Restiel, I feel like I have something that I need to tell you now.
Of course.
I don't think Feya's going to sacrifice herself. I think she's collecting powerful souls to sacrifice in her stead. She killed my parents, Naren and Tathlin. And when I tried to raise them just for a chance to talk to them again, they didn't come back right. It was as though their own souls were ripped from them, and I was not able to call them fully back.
Feia has always had her hand in dark magics. But if this is true, then perhaps finding this well of sorrows, this well of life, is a very important task, and there is only one that I know who may know of its location. The problem is he is not to be trusted. He'll twist honesty into horrible things. He is known as the Lord of Stories, or the Prince of Chaos. And he's an archfey. That is the only being I can think of who would know the location of such a thing.
We could try to talk to him with calcium. Calcium can smell when someone lies, I think. Oh.
The only way I know of to get in contact with him is by using a pure white cat.
Perfect.
But the pure white cat made of bones.
I'm not sure if that would work.
Dunyazard looks at Calcium. Calcium looks back up to her and just nuzzles against her chin. Calcium was a bright white cat when he was alive. Wait, how do we need to use a cat? Don't hurt Calcium.
It will not hurt the cat. He simply speaks through them. We'll need to gather certain resources, so it'll take time, but we should be able to get the location of the well from that.
Calcium, would you be okay with this? Calcium just stares at her blankly.
I mean, you could roll an insight.
Alright, let's see.
Not that there's much to read off of a skeleton cat's face, but...
Hey, you never know.
With that
I got
15,
15.
would Calcium be down with this?
As long as it doesn't hurt, I'm fine with anything to help my dear Dunyazard.
All right.
Just everyone hears this voice come from Calcium, but it doesn't actually dawn on them. The cat spoke!
I was wondering if that was in your head or if that was out loud.
Out loud, but quiet enough, everyone thinks they imagined it.
All right. Well, we will focus. Well, I suppose I will focus on getting these materials. Until then, perhaps find some job at the Adventurers Guild or something else to do to buy time until everything is collected for the necessary ritual.
Do you think you could give us a list of some of the materials too? In case we might find something while out adventuring?
I mean, they are very rare and difficult to spot if you don't have the eyes for them. And most of them are in locations that only one with wings can get to.
It's over at Stolvok.
Sorry, there's a child almost died, like dying behind me. What was just said.
Oh, she just said that only someone with wings is usually able to collect these items.
What?
And they're extremely rare. The ingredients required to do the ritual to allow conversation with this archfey.
I can't fly.
You're a warlock, don't you have Misty Step?
I guess I can Misty Step, but that's like 30 feet. Or 60. No, it's 30. No, it's 60. Never mind. I forget I'm better at magic than everyone else.
Do you not know the range on your own spells?
I do! That's why I corrected
Yeah.
myself!
What was that?
You could Misty Step straight up 60 feet, and if you start falling, Tubtor can catch you. Right, Tubtor?
Gives a thumbs up. It doesn't instill a lot of confidence.
Didn't
When has
figure it would.
Dunyazard's ideas instilled confidence anyway?
Well,
It could also... We're the only one who flies?
Resteel was offering to get all of the resources, required ingredients and stuff herself.
Oh, that's right, we have the bird.
Who can now actually fly because she's not stuck in the shape of a sheep. A very large, fluffy sheep.
Well, yes. I was just figuring, just in case, by some random chance, we go on an adventure and find an ingredient, we'd at least recognize it and be like, oh, we can grab that for her.
Well, I'll give you a list of the ingredients that you would be able to gather. Though I'm not expecting you to find any, so I will make sure to collect extra myself, just in case.
We went searching for magic crystals and found a Trask on accident. Sometimes we just find things.
Where were you searching for these magic crystals?
Shit, out of character. I actually forgot what the mountain range was for.
It was the Mountains of Hope.
It was over at the Mountains of Hope. Wasn't too far up, but there was a lot of mining equipment and a lot of abandoned equipment over there.
Crystals like this.
Oh yeah, we still have some.
Well, I hope you found the crystals you were looking for before you met such a beast.
Oh, we did. It looked at us, and we kind of just got lucky it didn't care enough.
Quite. Anyways, I should be off to look for the other ingredients. She notes down a few ingredients. There's like 4. She's got there's a much bigger list than that, but there's like 4 ingredients that you guys would be able to actually collect. Well, I should be on my way. And she heads out the door. And heads off.
Oh, she
If anyone
politely
looks
heads
out the
out the
door.
door. She doesn't just burst into more flames and shoot straight
No,
out the roof.
she walks
Okay.
out the door, and as she heads out the door, if anyone's looking, they see her turn into a large flaming bird and fly off at extreme speeds.
Tubtor looks around confusedly and asks, "But what about soft boiled?"
What?
I'm wanting to make sure that the egg that we got from that other session survives okay. And
Oh yeah, the egg would be in the room where Rasteel has been staying. I will just focus ping everyone to it so you know which room it is.
I just wanted to be sure she didn't do something like carelessly leave it alone or
but there is actually a very nice setup. It is very, very warm in this room at this current moment. You're not sure how or why, but something in this nest almost that has been made where the egg is sitting seems to be causing the temperature of the room to be dramatically raised.
it's got a hot plate underneath it that Janky Sprocket built. It looks too similar to a stovetop for Tubtor to really be comfortable. Chef.
I'd like to imagine there's small tufts of sheep fur around it as well,
Yeah.
making use of when she was transformed.
Yeah.
It's like sizzling noise.
Just the eggs being cooked on him.
That sizzling noise that you hear off in your room, and you're just like, "Shit, I was cooking!"
You smell something burnt. Anyways, but it looks like the egg has a very decent setup. It is well heated and in a small nest-like structure that was made. And still not hatched.
Damn, is that gonna be the MacGuffin at the end of the campaign?
Anyways, is there anything else you guys want to do? Rasteel is out collecting ingredients. There may be more jobs at the Adventurers Guild. There's still quite a few things you guys can do. But you can attempt to locate the librarian to see if he knows anything before you attempt to contact this Lord of Stories and Prince of Chaos.
Honestly, that's probably the best idea. Just go look at or go talk with the librarian first.
The first time you guys met the librarian, he was in a large wizard tower in the market district of Astre. The last time you guys talked to him, I'm pretty sure he said something like, we'll see each other again at some point, and just vanished after you guys were at the library. Or did you see him again after that? I can't remember. Yeah, I think that's the last time you guys saw him. So as to where to look for the librarian, your guess is probably as good as anyone else's. There's also... Oh, yeah.
Child down real quick.
Okay. I was just about to mention something with Stolvok, but it's 7:08. How about we take a short break? I go to the bathroom, and we just go over next steps, what everyone wants to do. I'll be right back. What was that, Stolvok?
On either of them.
I, again, only caught part of that.
I don't see a map on either of them.
Oh, it doesn't actually have a map. It's just one of them, technically. Does it? Actually, it should specify that one of them has a map written on it, but I might have forgotten to put that in there. Oh yeah, I forgot to write it. Yeah, on the back of Astrian's letter, there was a map. that
Sorry,
led
once again, there's a
directly
child
to it.
committing here, and then this quickly go deal with it. Much shorter.
Yay! Anyways, where do you guys want to go next? Adventurers Guild, go find the librarian. That you'd have to try to... Trying to think of a way to figure out where he would be. Ask around town, see if anyone else has seen him, I guess. Or... the whole letter thing with Stolvok is something that he'd have to bring up. Well, Rasteel is gone. She flew off to go find those ingredients, gave you a list of 4 of the ingredients you might need, which I should have actually figured out those ingredients before bringing that up, but...
Top Troll would like to start looking for the librarian, if that's amenable.
Okay.
Top Tour is going to start looking in the kitchen of the library.
Okay, so you're gonna go to his... to the library, in the market district? Where you guys first met him, or...
Yeah, I think that's where he works out of. Isn't that his office space?
Yeah. It's basically where he is all the time if he's there.
Who?
The librarian.
Casting speak with animals on my way. I'd like to ask Dunyazard to wait outside the building this time with Kelsey.
If Dunyazard's going with you.
If Dunyazard's going with.
Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Come on, Kelsey. Let's see if we can go find some birds somewhere else.
And is Stolbach going to do anything different, or is he going to go try to find the librarian as well?
I mean, until the party's ready to go do the thing map that I have, I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just gonna be following.
Yep. Okay. The only one that knows, I'm pretty sure right now, the only one that knows Richter had something planned for you guys at the Adventurers Guild is Dunyazard.
Oh, don't worry. She would have hard forgot that.
I'm pretty sure he stuck like a sticky note or something to your forehead so you'd remember, but I...
Well, have we been doing stuff where that sticky note would have gotten,
Definitely.
you know, removed?
Or you could have removed it at some point and stuck it in like a pocket and then forgot about it, or...
So Tubtorb would basically just like to walk into the kitchen and ask the mice if they knew anything about when the librarian left, because they probably are relying on him for their constant food source.
Yeah, you make your way to the library. The door's unlocked when you get there. You walk in, ask Dunyazard to wait outside with Calcium. Actually thinking about the mice this time. And you head into the kitchen. It is a very clean kitchen. So much so that you're not sure it's ever actually been used as a kitchen. There's no pots and pans, no silverware, no plates, or anything like that. But there is a bit of bread in an open cupboard, and some cheese that is occasionally that looks like there's small chunks taken out of it, and a few spots on the floor where cheese and bread is left, where a few mice are munching away at. So you cast Speak with Animals, and how do you approach the mice? Actually, when you approach the mice, they seem rather timid, like they're used to people just approaching them.
Wait, wouldn't timid be the opposite of that?
Or
'Cause I
not,
thought timid is
is
being
it?
shy.
Oh, yeah, not
Yeah.
timid. Not timid. Tame. Sorry, wrong word. They seem tame.
Little friend mouse, come here. Tubtorb have cookie.
One of the small mice kind of hop over to you, doing their, the classic mouse hop, excited mouse hop. And it kind of sniffs the air towards the cookie. Big furry one has food!
Big furry one looking for friendly librarian man. Little furry one know where he went?
Don't know word librarian, but man with purple eyes left A few minutes ago.
Minutes? Tubtor starts scratching his head.
Minutes, seconds, don't know the difference.
Did he leave with friends?
Mino think he has friends. Sometimes other big ones come in, but they don't stay long.
Tubtor doesn't have a clue now.
Can have cookie?
Tubtor absolutely is feeding the cookie to the mouse.
Good food. Well,
Tubtor would like to roll perception to see if there's a note hanging on the outside of the door, or obviously at plain view that says something along the lines of "Went to lunch, be back in 20."
yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
15.
15. You do find a note. It seems to be written a little hastily. It specifically says, "Sorry, Tubtor had other matters to attend to."
Tubtor just kind of scratches his head, turns around, starts walking off.
Okay. Dunyazard, at this point I'm assuming you have wandered off.
Of course.
Unless, of course, Stolbach stopped you.
Just gonna find some nice woods and have Calcium hunt so I can collect some bird feathers.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you're going to be doing in these woods, or just having Calcium collect bird feathers?
Just collecting. Should I roll to see how much I get?
Uh,
I don't know what kind of roll that would be. Maybe animal handling?
I got it. Don't worry.
Survival.
So you find Calcium comes back with with 6 different feathers. Several of them seem like your normal, like, finch, or maybe even a few city birds, like pigeons and stuff like that. But there is one feather that Calcium comes back with that is very different, and it seems like perhaps Rasteel dropped a feather as she flew off, as there is a single phoenix feather in this group of feathers.
I'm just gonna pocket that for later.
All right.
It wouldn't happen to be a down feather, would it?
I'm not giving you Phoenix down.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's right. I play Final Fantasy. Anyways. uh, Stolvok, when Dunyazard wanders off, do you do anything, or do you wait for Tubtor? Are you there?
I guess I'm muted. I said I'm waiting for Tiptor.
Okay. Then Tubtor comes out to find Stolvok waiting, but Dunyazard seems to have wandered off towards the direction of the woods. Perhaps someone at the Adventurers Guild will know where the librarian is, or in a tavern or something like that. Or trying to think of other places you can go to get information on the librarian. Those are the only two big places that pop into my head. Oh, the Merchants Guild, I suppose, is another place that might have some information. I haven't done much in the Merchants Guild. That's why I didn't think of it. So now that I've given a list of places that you could go, where to?
Honestly, I feel like the Merchants Guild might actually be the best. Although it might cost something to get some answers.
Definitely, and it all depends on who you end up talking to. What does everyone else think? Since Dunyazard's off in the woods currently and probably making her way back towards... I don't know, where does Dunyazard go after the woods?
I just come back to where I last saw Tubtor.
Okay.
But now I
so
have
you,
a phoenix feather in my hair.
So you make your way back to the librarian's tower. Where, if they've taken long enough to decide on where to go next, they are waiting for you or just heading out to wherever they're going next. So,
Dunyazard, Tubtor, find a clue.
Yay! I found a pretty feather. I feel like the biggest issue with this adventure team is we don't have anyone to be the leader and just like direct people.
yeah, that. Hopefully, it's
We all
not
have
the
too
same
much
in the next
NPC
one.
energy.
Little did
If I'm
you
not
guys
mistaken,
know.
Valmora was pretty good with directing us when she was still here.
Yeah, it did kind of suck when she left, but it's fine. I've also noticed that technically, first off, Stolvok still has a reverse inspiration that I haven't used yet. And Velmora even has an inspiration that she never got to use while she was here.
You want to just turn that into a group inspiration then?
I could do that. Just to actually have it usable. Then you guys have 2 group inspirations.
Yay.
Anyways. Does Dunyazard suggest going to the Merchants Guild, or...
Yes, but I have to get up and use restroom. So
Okay.
I do apologize.
So Dunyazard suggests going to the Merchants Guild to figure out more information, which is a decent idea. We just gonna sit in silence then? And everyone starts T-posing. All right.
I might need to go.
You might need to go. Well, we could call it
Yeah.
early again, but
I don't want to make us call it early. I feel bad, but stuff going on here.
yeah.
Pretty sure I'm gonna be the one who ends up putting kids.
I'm pretty sure you're the main note taker of the group, but
I don't want it to go. But
The main note taker. You mean the only note taker?
I was trying to be nice. All right. So I'm assuming you
Stick
guys all
around.
head to the Merchants Guild.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right.
You're still muted.
You head instead of the area with all the mansions and the castle for the Mages Guild, it's not set up with the rest of the guilds. It is off in its own place that is actually closer to the Merchants District, which makes plenty of sense. And it is in a large building with a... I am trying to think of words, and my brain doesn't want to. The Merchants Guild itself is actually not a large building. It's smaller compared to the other guilds. Still bigger than like a tavern or a small house or anything like that. But there is a larger structure next to it that seems to be for shipping and delivering things, just mass storage pretty much. There is a caravan that seems to be getting ready to leave that is just outside of this larger structure. I don't know if Dunyazard's back yet or not, just muted or still gone, but the rest of the description might need to wait until Dunyazard gets back. Because there is a face that Dunyazard recognizes, but you guys will not. Oh. Conveniently timed caravan, yes. Actually, it's a caravan that was supposed to be tied to a Adventurers Guild quest, but they haven't even gone to the Adventurers Guild yet, so...
Stop off though. I'm sorry to leave again.
We're just waiting for Ace to get back so that I can describe these.
Apologies.
Oh, there you are. You guys headed to the Merchants Guild. There's the smaller structure for where the guild is actually based, and then a larger structure for basically mass storage and stuff. And outside of that structure is a caravan with at least one familiar face to you, Dunyazard, as you see another dark elf who you haven't seen since the death of your parents. As you see Lazario Hawthorne seeming to be in command of this caravan.
Lizzie?
Uh,
Lazario, is that you?
Dunyazard, as I live and breathe. It has been quite some time.
Where have you been? I've missed you.
Well, I left to find answers, ended up having more questions, then I ran into Haldia and her crew, and ended up joining the Merchants Guild apparently, so here I am. You aren't here to, you're not here from the Adventurers Guild, are you? To guard the caravan?
No.
Ah.
I didn't know that was a job available. But no, we're actually trying to find someone right now. I was wondering if maybe someone here might actually have an answer.
Well, it depends.
The old librarian. We seem to keep missing him, but we're wondering if he might have some information we need on the hags.
Well, I think I saw him pass through earlier, but he was only here for a short amount of time. Don't know where he was heading after. He seemed to leave the city. I think he headed up north.
But wait, you said that you're waiting on an adventure team to guard the caravan? How late are they?
Well, we set up the quest this morning. Not sure if anyone has even seen it yet, but honestly, we're just waiting for someone to pick up the quest and meet us here. We need to deliver these supplies to the New Mages Guild, the New Mages College, towards the south of Astre. They're doing a lot of construction down there.
Guys, what do you think? We could do this as a quick job and see if the librarian gets back in time.
Have anything better to
Something
do?
will help.
Well, I'm sure you will probably want to go to the Adventurers Guild and clear it up with them to make sure they know that you are taking the quests and nobody else, gets confused. But
Of
we will be
course.
here waiting for you when you get back.
I can't wait to do stuff with you again. It's been so long.
It has been quite some time.
I gotta go get kids ready for bed, so I'll see you all later.
All right.
All right.
It's only 7:40.
Well, unless anyone else, i.e. Tubtor, has any complaints or wants to do something else, we probably just head to the Adventurers Guild, get that done, and head back.
Yeah.
I assume
You
that wouldn't take
guys.
too long.
You guys get up to the Adventurers Guild with this specific job in mind. So, if you're gonna notice anything else going on, I'll have a perception check. But other than that, you guys head straight for the job board, find the quest that Lazario described, which is, I'm going to show to you guys so you can actually see it.
I don't know why, I'm just imagining, like, the 1,000-Year Door chapter start, and it's like, Chapter 3, The Caravan of Carnage. Just thinking, oh god, what the hell's gonna go wrong?
Oh, it's gonna be a fun one. Anyways, since I didn't see anyone or hear anyone roll a perception, I'm assuming you guys just went in there, single focus, grabbed the quest, signed up for it, and then left. Yeah,
I can...
that's
yeah,
a 7.
no, I'm not getting shit.
As I said, single focus, straight in, grab the quest. They're all very perceptive naturally. Duh. And you head back to the caravan. Wait, now that everything is now that everything is properly handled, let me introduce you to the team. And I have to remember everyone's names now. Lovely.
So I'm not intentionally making you make a shit ton of NPCs.
No.
You're kind of doing that on your own.
No, I already had names for it, but I've got to find where I have them written down. Think I put them in here. Zario, Hawthorne, the Dark Elf, definitely shorter than Dunyazard, at about 5'9". He has... Frick. I think I might just have to open Hero Forge and do it that way. Because I can't find where I wrote these frickin' names down. Yay. It was Lazario. Wait. Actually, I might... I definitely wrote it down. But where did I write it down? I love this. Okay. I'll find it here. Okay. Lazario. The Dark Elf. Then there is Lisette, a Tabaxi fighter who has what looks like magic damage to her right eye. She wears a decent set of, I believe, it's either half plate or plate mail. That's where I have them all written down, right freaking here. Half plate. She wears a set of half plate armor and wields a large great sword. Then there is... I have so many NPCs on here that it is not even funny. Torin, the tiefling, who's wearing a heavy leather jacket with a almost what looks like a cowboy hat, pretty much. He's got a light crossbow that he carries. And then that's it. That's the group.
Although I am just going to say it in character. It does seem odd to me that you guys would request assistance from the Adventurers Guild. You seem more than capable of being able to defend yourselves.
Well, yes, but the wilds of Toulouse have gotten a lot more dangerous over time, and we want to ensure that these supplies get to where they need to go without any trouble.
The more manpower, usually the more volatile the supplies. Understand that.
Nix says offend or defend. Anyways. There have been a lot more sightings of undead and the such as well. We wouldn't want to run into something extremely dangerous that's even more than even we can handle.
Well, at least you know it's not any of mine, currently. Calcium just kind of peeks his head out from Dunyazard's shoulder and jumps at him.
Yes, of course. Yours would never do such heinous things as the ones that are out there now. Anyways, there's a few more loads we need to take in and load onto the wagon, and then we can be off. So, how have things been, Dunyazard? It is, as I said before, it has been quite some time since the last time I saw you, and I know things weren't going very well since then.
I've been working through some things recently. And I also have friends now.
Yes, I see that.
Tubtor and Stelvok have been very supportive and helpful.
Good, good. It is always good to have decent friends on your journeys. Believe me, I have tried traveling alone several times, and it never ends out well. Since I have found Torin and Lisette, though, well, we could say it is always lively.
You're telling me. Honestly, from what I've been seeing, the more times you try to travel alone, the more you're likely to just pick up random stray adventurers to join you.
Isn't that the truth? Well, I think that is the last wagon, and we can be on our way. And with that, the caravan van sets out, and because we don't have Stolvok, I'm going to call the session there.
Alright.
And if we do a session next weekend, it will be session 20. Alright, thank you everyone for joining. I hope to see you next time. But until then, bye!